Okay, so whenever you're looking for a line, they hide from you the keys. This is the key. Just figure out how far up it's got to go. That's one key. And then, after you figure out how far up, how far over. Now for me, that looks like a triangle. So if we're going up from, remember, we're looking at the Y line, so that'll be the left one. So it's the up divided by the over. I'm going from 1 up to 6, so that's 5 up. How far up? 5. I got to go over. Well, I'm going from the 2 position over to this 4 position. 2. It moves 2 over. So we just figured out that you go up 5, over 2, and that's your slope. Isn't that, why do you get into this X and Y? Oh, it's the change of X and the change of Y. Well, what they want you to say, it's the change in the up, which is the Y minus Y.
You gotta get the answer. How do you show the work? You know, because
Yeah,
they gonna want you to show.
But I showed the work right here. I drew a little picture. All right.
On the test, they can give me MX.
That's for sure. All
That's
right.
what I want to do.
All right.
I want to know how to do it, but I want to know how to give the right answer.
So the way they want you to do it is this way. They say, okay, we've got Y minus Y divided by X minus X.
Mm-hmm.
So you take the Y here, and we're going to drop it into here. And we take the Y here, and we drop it into here. So you're always taking the same one from the same point. So this was the first with the 6. The X is going to be right below it.
You know what I mean? You always got to put the bigger number in front.
It's not so much the bigger number. You've chosen one. So if it was going down, the other number would be bigger. The point is that we've chosen this point. He's the lead. We can do it the other way around. Now, for this one, which is the X at this point? 2. So the 2 would go here. Now look at this. 6 minus 1 is equal to, and 4 minus 2 is 2. Now that's how they want you to calculate it. This was my way. I just say the up.
Y equal MX plus B.
Well, yeah, we got the Y equals MX plus B, yes.
What is that thing?
Okay. What we're basically saying is, I want to know the slope, and I want to know where is it hitting what I call the Y line. Where is that point? So if you have something that says Y, 2x plus 3, you look at 1, 2, 3. This is the Y line. Where on the Y line are we going to be hitting?
The 3.
The 3. So you, on the Y line, you go from 0 up to here and make the point.
Yeah.
That's what that's saying. Start here. And then slope means,
So guess what? The Y is the number that doesn't have an X.
well, what they want you to say is that if I give you some sort of an X, this will tell you where to find the Y. If I give you a 0 for X, here's 0 right here. Where's Y going to be? I put a 0 here. How much is Y? I put a 0 here. 0 plus 3. So Y has to be 3, and that's why that's there. They call it like 0, 3.
So the Y is always the number.
It's the result.
So you see Y equals 2x plus 3.
2x plus
so
3.
you're telling me the 3 is the Y.
Well, 2x plus 3 is Y. It's just saying that when x is 0, Y becomes 3.
Look,
Now watch what happens.
You got to explain it and make it plain.
Okay.
So I know exactly what
Exactly.
is Y.
What happens when I make x 1? I go over 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a 1 here.
Yeah.
2 times 1.
It's 2.
2. Then I add 3. 5. So if I go here, it's going to go up to there, which is the same as saying up 2 over 1, 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 up 2 over 1. And see what that does? That creates the line.
You gotta make it plain enough. What? So this, I'm gonna keep this paper though.
Oh yeah, sure.
Look, you see this?
That's a Y.
What is this?
That is the result.
This is the so
Right.
Let me write result.
If I put that as a result. It's like
Y.
if I push you a little, how far will you fall back?
Okay.
A little. But if I push you a lot, how far will you fall back?
I'm gonna fall.
Okay.
All the way.
So what happened here was that he starts off at 3.
Okay.
If I push him 1, he's going to go up 2.
Okay. So look, this is the result, right?
That's the result. This is the push.
So this is the equation.
Yeah.
So how am I supposed to know how to find this?
That. It usually in the wording, they'll say something like, Steve is standing on 3.
Yes.
Nothing's happening.
Okay.
Then, after 1 minute, he goes up
When they
3.
when they give these equations, it's usually word problems.
Yeah, it's word problems. It's like, let's say it's a balloon. Every minute, it's going to go up a foot.
Usually word problems.
Right. This helps me too, because then I can hear what I'm not communicating well.
Okay.
This is good. Let's say that the word problem is the drone is on the desk, which is 3 feet above the ground.
Yes.
There's the 3 feet.
Okay.
Each minute, it rises
Okay.
2 feet.
So that's the Y.
The Y is where is it?
The Y is the rise though.
The rise is the slope. That's saying each minute, and the X is the time.
Slope. So the slope is always Y.
The slope is the relation between the time and how high it is.
Okay.
So it starts when time is 0.
Slope.
Yeah, slope is the relation. When we think about X and Y, they call this, what's the in? What comes out? What's the result? Y is
Input and
always the
output.
result. Input and output, exactly.
X.
X is the input. So one of our inputs might be, what is the hour in the day? Is it 8 o'clock in the morning? Is it 9 o'clock? Right. And then the temperature would be our result. So if I tell you the time,
Yeah.
this will tell you what temperature it's going to be, this equation.
And the morning is not that.
It's kind of lower.
Yes.
And then as the day goes on, the temperature's going up.
That's
So that would be a line, and that could be shown as a Y equals something,
so.
X.
Okay. So now, when you got the Y equal this, we got 4 more minutes. So I need
That's
to learn
it. We're going to get this going. Let's say that yeah, I know. This right here is the cash in your box, $4. And each soda that you're selling, you're making some good money on this. You're selling the soda for $3.
Right.
So the Y is going to be, what's the result
So now you
after I sell 10 sodas?
Yeah.
This is an equation, exactly. The result equals 3 times the soda plus the starting money.
So why? So what is it? You say this is the soda money.
Yeah, this is the $3 for each soda. The
Is
X.
how much it's sold.
Yeah. How much sold? How many customers did you have?
So 3 doesn't have to do nothing with the X. The X is just telling you something.
Mm-hmm. This is the number that showed up. Every time that customer shows up, how much are they spending?
$3.
Oh, okay, so that's what the
So
3
the
is
X-
telling us.
So the X could be the amount of customers.
That's exactly, it's the
times-
customers, how much they're spending.
So the X is basically the customers
Right.
times the 3
Mhm.
plus the 4 that was already down.
In the box,
So
right?
once you times the customers by the 3, you plus the 4 is how much money you make.
That's the money in the box right
The
now.
Y equals the money in the box.
In the box, exactly.
Okay, I'm getting it.
I know, this is so
So
cool.
now, if I get the equation, I'm gonna try to solve it. So
Right.
now, when there's a word problem,
Because that's all we did, we just had the word problem.
that's why now I
And
need to understand how you, because word problems is always like a messed up situation.
that's true.
But now, since I understand it,
So this is a special thank you to the Anonymous, or can I say your name? Mr. Anonymous, who kept coming back and asking me, well, what does that mean? And I said, X is the input. So he actually wrote it down. And then Y is the output, okay. And then, well, let's talk about an actual situation. So I had time and where something was. And then we came up with a cash box. So I just want to thank Anonymous for this excellent trial that he pushed the teacher to.